Well, hello, it's Carlene. I am here today to share with you a really red hot video about sweet potatoes. Look what I've done. This is going to be a stuffed sweet potato. But let's just start off by talking. Look at this. Look at this bronze color. I put a little olive oil on this sweet potato and I put it in my toaster oven and I baked it until it was soft. But if colors tell you anything, this is telling us, this bronze is telling us I'm healthy. I'm healthy. I'm a winner. Now, one thing we know for sure is that they do have quite a few carbs. I think to be approximate, pretty close, about 24, 23 net carbs per sweet potato. So you need to keep that in mind. But what I'm going to do is take and chunk out this sweet potato. Here's a little spot that I don't want to eat, and I'm just going to chunk it out, so what's left is kind of, I guess you would call it a boat. So let's get this out of here. Yes, sweet potatoes are healthy. They're healthier than a white potato. We all know that. We all know that the Mediterranean diet encourages us to eat sweet potatoes. How much sweet potatoes do I eat? Not that much, but maybe once a month I'll work with sweet potatoes. I rotate the food that I work with. But you know what? This is a good ingredient. And I take my sweet potatoes and I just mash them a little bit because I'm going to be putting them back in. Obviously, you could load this up with all kinds of different ingredients, which I'm not going to do. I'm just going to take just real sweet potato, mash it up, because what I am going to do is mix into these mashed sweet potatoes this. This is a purple onion, black beans. Let me check my recipe. Purple onions, black beans, cumin, chili powder, and sea salt. Well, let me tell you. Let me show you. They're really delicious. Absolutely delicious. I don't know if it's the sea salt that just made it explode with flavor, but it's exploding with flavor. So I'm going to take my black beans and I'm just going to mix them ever so gently. The ratio of sweet potato to black bean is kind of something that you could figure that out. But something sort of like this. And then I'm going to scoop them back in. Got a couple little pieces here that are being ornery. And let's put this back into the skin. I really wash the skins, or actually the potato, but I wash the skin. And so I know that we could eat that and be not worried about that doggone pesticides that are in all of our food. Okay, so I scoop it back in. I've done that. And I'm just gonna reshape it just a little bit, because I've got a little bit more to add. Let's just top it. Because I have extra here, let's just put a little layer of the beans and the purple onion on top, just to make it look sort of beautiful, which it does. Okay. The next thing is I made this stuff. I diced really small some cilantro, some organic tomatoes, some, let me see, some red onion and some parsley. And it's really good. I know. And it's, yeah, it's really tasty. I should taste it. I will as soon as I get it on here. So we're gonna scoop that on. And you're gonna wanna be ready to eat this because it is just about done. You don't need to reheat it. And now let's put a few toppings on it. Here we go. Cilantro. Cilantro is really good for you. Now, what if cilantro was bad for you? That would really not be good. As the kids say, suck, but it doesn't. Cilantro is really refreshing and cilantro tastes really good. And it's good for you. I'm gonna put a little bit of avocado. And last, let's put a little sour cream. Just a little bit. And then, what does that look like from your side? From my angle, it looks really fabulous. So here it is. Here it is, friends, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is, a sweet potato with black beans and some other condiments that make it super red hot. Bye-bye.